Good day, students. Welcome to another episode of Schoolonair. I will be your instructor for today, and the subject is Basic Science for JSS 2. The topic for today is Metalwork Machines 1. Metalwork Machines 1. So the lesson objective, or the very objective of this class, is at the end of the lesson, our students should be able to list the different types of metalwork machines that we have, identify the uses of each metalwork machines that we have. The lesson objective of this class is at the end of the lesson, our students should be able to list the types of metalwork machines that we have and also identify the uses of each metalwork machines that we have. So the introduction, there are metalwork tools used in metalwork, and there are ways of selecting them. You have different metalworks used for different purposes, and there are ways of selecting them. You will learn more about how to use metalworks in this class. And these machines we are talking about include power arc saw, we have grinder, we have grinding machine, and center lathe machine. I repeat, power arc saw, we have grinder, we have drilling machines, and we have centers lathe machine. So metalwork machines. Metalworking is the process of working with metals to create individual parts. We work with metals to create individual parts, assemblies, or large-scale structures. So aside from hand tools, machine tools are also used during metalworking. So there are specific machines used in metal workshop, and they make work faster and easier. So metalworking is a process of working with metals to create individual parts, assemblies, or a large-scale structure. So aside from hand tools, machine tools are also used during metalworking. So there are specific machines used in metal workshop. So types of metalwork machines, they include, we have the lathe machine, the sharpers and planners, the milling machine, grinding machine, the drill press, and the power arc saw. Let me take it again. We have different types of metalwork machine, and we have the lathe machine, we have the sharpers and planners, we have the milling machine, we have the drilling machine, we have the drill press, and we have the power arc saw. So the lathe machines, let's take them one by one. The lathe machine is a machine tool that processes metal by rotating the materials to be processed. So they are machine tools that processes metal by rotating the materials to be processed and applying a blade cut into a cylindrical shape. So for a simple example, imagine peeling an apple. So it is like peeling an apple thinly with a knife while slowly rotating the apple. So that is how a lathe machine operates. So the apple is the material, and the rotating device is a spindle. So there's a spindle that rotates the material, and the knife is the cutting tool. So a typical example of how lathe work is when you hold an apple and you peel it slowly while rotating the apple. So a lathe is a machine tool that processes metal by rotating the material to be processed and applying a blade to cut it into cylindrical shape. So lathe is a machine that presses the cutting tool against the rotating material. So it presses the cutting tool against the rotating material while moving it parallel to the main axis, cutting it to form a cylindrical shape. So lathe is a machine that presses the cutting tool against the rotating materials and moving it parallel to the main axis, cutting it to form a cylindrical shape. So how lathe machines work? How does it really work? A lathe spins a material and presses a tool against it to process it. So it spins the material and presses a tool against it, which is inserted into the material to process it. So it can be used for various types of machine depending on the types of cutting tool used and how it is being moved. So a lathe machine can be used for various types of machine depending on the types of cutting tool and how it is being used. So in general, it is possible to perform outer diameter machining, so inner diameter machining, and end face machining. So trend